Hello. Hi, everybody. You're here just in time to see Mort leave. How are you doing? Nice to see ya. Thank you so much for the resub, Chassis. Appreciate you. How many times are you allowed to sub? I feel like you've subbed every day. Jade, how you doing? Hey, Ryan. How's it going? I'm gonna stop this before it starts playing that absolutely ridiculous opening cinematic again. So Mort's enclosure has just devolved into, just chaos. So it's very, very cluttered. I mean, he loves it that way, but... we may or may not get to keep him on camera. I panicked. I was like, oh, I didn't put the disc in! I did. And by I did, I mean it's digital, so... we good. Been a while since Dragoobs. I know, I don't even remember what we were doing. We beat the Divine Dragon, I remember that. Okay, the fact that we're standing here means... oh, and Shanna's in bed, so we got Miranda. And this is the part where Dart had like a mental breakdown, kinda. And now he's like re-resolved to be a good Dragoon. So I think I already gave Martel all of her stuff. I think we gotta go fight Lloyd, is what's happening now. Because the city's destroyed. Martel, did I give you all my stuff? Yeah, it sure is. Yeah, okay, I gave her all the Stardust that I had, which was 20-something. 23? 23, I was right! I should heal. I have $5,500. I think it takes like $50 to heal, and I'm super unwilling to spend that money. Don't judge me. So Casa, thank you for the lizard treats. I'll post more in my Discord later, since Mort is never eating them on stream these days. He will, once it gets closer to springtime. He's just very occupied right now. Yes, we no longer have to remove Shanna from the team because she's gone. She's in bed being a little whiny baby. We get Miranda, who I similarly will never use. Yes, fine. Took my $50. Let's just save. So I can't be like, oh, I'm gonna change my mind, I want my $50 back. We'll just save, and we'll leave. So here's the deal, Hey Dragon Sage, how you doing? Good to see ya. Morty, my guy, what are you doing? So here's the deal, right? For anybody who potentially cared about the story of this game, this entire place was just attacked by the Divine Dragon, right? He threw a big ol' energy cannon right at the castle. The whole place is destroyed. Lloyd, our longtime nemesis, used the chaos to go in and kidnap the queen because she has the Moon Mirror, which is a powerful magical artifact that he needs to give to his master, Emperor Diaz, so that they can break a bunch of seals around the moon and summon this, like, ultimate god creature. You're only supposed to know, like, half of that at this point. But, yeah, you know. Hold on, though. We should just be able to... There's a... I've never used this button. There's a button... Yeah. Where's Flanville? Okay, I gotta think about this. Because we're supposed to be going to Flanville, I thought. Hold on. Did I not actually talk to Teresa? But Shanna's in bed. I gotta go talk to Teresa again real quick. Hey Temp, how you doing? Nice to see you. I also need to redo their editions. I don't know what we were doing. I'm basing this entirely off of just my knowledge of this game. The reason that I'm confused... Oh, she's so fast. I forgot that we got those shoes from, Hidessa. Anyway, the reason I'm so confused is because Lloyd is in Flanville. That's where he took the queen. And I know that just because I know that. I've played this game a million times. And to get there, we have to go through Kashua Glacier, which has a big Wendigo in it, and it's very cool, actually. Problem is, I don't... There should be a path going off to the left that leads to Kashua so that we can get to Flanville, and it's not on the map. And I wonder if it's because I have forgotten to do something first. But the fact that we don't have Shanna in our team means that Miranda already volunteered to go, which means Queen Teresa has in fact been kidnapped. Yeah, she's gone. So we might just walk around for a bit, because Morty, what are you doing? Bro, really? You saw me coming from a mile away. Divine Dragon is Divine Cactus. Well, he was a spiky boy. He's passable as a cactus. A very handsome cactus. Okay. Yeah, we still needed to actually talk about the queen. That's why we didn't have this path. Could have sworn that we already did this. But, you know, whatever. They're just gonna recap what happened. Teresa was sitting in here. Lloyd comes in. Because remember, Lloyd kind of had an in to get into the palace because he saved Wink, who was one of the Sacred Sisters, which is basically a princess of this country. And so Wink was like, oh, you need to come and get a reward from Queen Teresa because you were so nice to me. See, there she is, and she's bringing Lloyd with her. And so Lloyd had an in to come and see the queen, and then he kidnapped her. That's what you get, Cheville. Mort flipping the script here. So yeah, we're not reading this. I'm finding Mort on the camera, and my summary is just what you get. This takes forever. They have a very long conversation. Morty, where are you? What am I looking at? I don't know. I don't know. Oh, this is one of the longest uninterrupted sections of dialogue in the game. Why did we start here? But I think, honestly, Lloyd's gonna kick my ass. And I am nervous. Because if you recall, Dart first fought Lloyd in the Hero Tournament on Disc 1. And he was so fast we couldn't hit him. And that is still kind of true. He'll still do that sometimes in the boss fight where you can't hit him. But more concerning is, number one, every single one of his attack animations takes approximately half of my life. It takes like 30 years. And also he has an instant death attack. We are disincentivized to become Dragoons because he nukes Dragoons as soon as he sees them. And if everybody's a Dragoon, then nobody can res. So we're going to be doing the fight basically as is. That's fair, because last time, in order to have gotten to this point, we would have just done the Divine Dragon. Which was hard, and I was very happy that we actually managed to beat him on, I think, like the second or third try, so... that is probably why we stopped. Because, you know, then I would have had to go all the way through Kashua. But let's not throw shade at Wendigo, who's going to be the first boss that we fight, because... he's actually a little bit harder than he might seem. Does Dart have his... okay, hold on. Let me do additions and stuff. I want Dart to have his, fire sword. But I think it's garbage. If I'm being correct about it. Dart, where's your fire sword? Dart, where's your fire sword, dude? Did we not buy it from somebody? Hey guys. No, not the item shop. I want the... yeah. Can Dart have a fire sword, please, for Icetown? Oh, that's nice. Nah. Okay. Revision, I don't know where the fire sword is, so I guess we don't have it. Whatever, it's fine. Yeah, Al needs those things. Maru, do you want a physical ring? Is that really what you want? It's probably fine. Somebody should wear that talisman when we get to Lloyd, so that we can't be just one hit killed 3 times in a row. And it should probably be... ugh, I don't even know. See, now we have this left-hand path. That's why I was confused. Because he came out of town and that wasn't there. If you happen to find it, Shavil, but I doubt I'm going back for it. Oh, I forgot to look at their additions, which also apparently I suck at now. What? Are you sure that's correct, Shavil? None of those things make sense. I am completely unfamiliar with a location named Cantlin. This is for Dragon Quest. You were so close. A for effort. Thank you. Now I know. If I ever play Dragon Quest, I'm going right for that sword. Heatblade, that's the one. That's the Legend of Dragoon one. Alright, so here's Kashua. That would have been especially funny if I didn't know so much about this game, and I was just like, oh, Cantlin, where's that? We should go look for it. I was gonna say you got like a town name or anything, but I mean, the town names sound the same as the people names here, so. Alright, Miranda's given us the lowdown. She's given her entire life story, basically. She was just... her parents were horrible. Queen Teresa took her in. She used to come hang out here at this glacier to, like, brood. You know, as you do. I didn't... okay. Oh, no, there's a merchant. Okay, I was going to say I didn't buy any healing items. And obviously I need some. And yeah, I have no Angel's Prayers. So this is great. I'm so good at RPGs. I'm excellent at this, in fact. Why would we ever need to heal or res anybody against the boss that does a shit ton of damage and kills you in one hit? First found it Kazis. Really? Kazis Like, we literally can't go back to Kaz's right now. We don't have Kulon, so. Cashua Glacier where it could be bought! Yes! I mean, I'll look at its stats when I get there. But thank you, Shaville! I can't do these additions. Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna have to stop by the merchants anyway. They're just two dudes huddled together in a corner shivering. They're like, oh, there's finally a customer, like my guy. You didn't have to do business out here. Boy, I just... Sorry for spoiling the whole of Dragon Quest. Alright, just focus. It's not that hard, and I still didn't even do it. Okay. So today, we're gonna make it through Lloyd. That's what we're doing. That means we're gonna fight Wendigo, we're gonna fight Lloyd, which means doing all of Flanville. We're gonna sucker punch Lloyd right in the face. Literally, that's... Hey! Heat Blade! Okay. We found it. If I would have just shut up for 2 seconds. It's not that much worse. It's a couple points worse, but fire attack in here I think is gonna make up for it. Owl's squishy. He's like a soft little jelly boy. And I'm still very scared. See, I remember Owl being an absolute tank. Boy. So the fact that he continues to take so much damage when I've spent half of my life savings on armor and stuff for him is a little disheartening. Also, it genuinely, like, part of it is that I suck and I need to, like, remember how to do these additions, which shouldn't be taking this long because I have so many hours of muscle memory into these, but also, it is genuinely a little bit harder to do additions in Kashua because the boxes for the additions are blue, and so is the background, right? Meteor Fall, I'll take it. So, off to the left is Flanville, and up is the snowfield, which is where we're going. At least for a moment. See, I don't think that Owl was overpowered before. I cannot see with that camera angle. But yeah, it's the only camera angle I get. But it really might have just been... I need to change his edition. That early on, right around like Dole time on disc 1, he did die like 2 or 3 bosses in a row and missed that experience. He's not that far behind, but I think he is like a level behind. Which shouldn't make that much of a difference, but maybe that's just what I'm feeling. I did an addition, can you believe it? 25 to Dart's 27. Dart is a little unfair because he, oopsie, he always has to be in the party. But, I mean, still, that's fairly large. Because there are some parts of the story where, like, you don't have Owl, and it's meant to be that way. Hey, I did it! Look, it's... I was gonna say really powerful, but it wasn't. Normally, Gust of Wind Dance is very powerful. Yeah, even Maru is out-leveling him, and we got her later. So... cool. Can I change additions before I forget? Dart, what you got? Crush Dance? Oh, you're almost done, thank God. Because... then we can do Madness Hero. You need to go back to this. Just for right now. while we fight little tiny enemies. And then we'll switch everybody's additions for the boss fight. Ooh. I don't remember this being here. Clearly I'm a trustworthy source because I didn't remember the heat blade being here either. Yoink. Better attack and potential stun, so you love to see it. Miranda. Yeah, I know the Tower of Flanville is this way, but I want to go to the snowfield first. Fine. Literally explained that Flanville's down here. So anyway, while I don't like these giant turtle guys. While I fight my way to, Dingus Dongus, what's his name? Wendigo. What are y'all doing for the weekend? Got anything fun planned? I changed editions. Forgot. The timing was different. I am like inordinately excited about this. Okay, we're gonna go to Walmart. I know. Who cares about going to Walmart? But we're gonna go to Walmart to see if we can find Husbando's favorite socks. Which we can't find at even like Target because apparently Target's too fancy for the kind of socks that he likes. And I'm gonna see while I'm there if they maybe have the boots that I used to wear when I was younger. Because I'm kind of in this whole like, I want to reinvigorate my wardrobe kind of deal. Just want to feel a little bit more like myself. And part of that is going to try to find those combat looking boots that I used to wear. And I'm very excited. And then we're gonna go out for Korean barbecue afterwards. Oh, that's so good, Cheville. I'm glad. Hopefully it's solved in a way that's actually, like, a good resolution and not just, like, it's gone and you don't have to think about it anymore. You know what I mean? But in any case, I'm glad. Shoving money at it was the solution. Well, perhaps less ideal, but still, as long as it's gone. I will take a gushing magma faux show. Hey, boys. Segundo and Quarto. Obviously we'll find some more of their brothers. I don't remember what their names are, but they're obviously like number 1 and number 3. Somewhere else. They're in Velweb, I think. Oh, he doesn't even... That's probably fair that he doesn't even sell... healing potions anymore. It's just healing fog and healing breeze. Say hello to my other brothers at the other place that you haven't been and won't be for many hours. Excuse me, sir. I'd like to buy some weapons. I hope Osbando gets his beloved socks. I do too. Okay, that's like a good weapon. I'm gonna buy this, but not equip it. Not right now, Rose. God, you need a better bow. But it's fine. It's fine. Okay, okay. Defense. This is just a strict upgrade. We don't lose anything. We get better defense. Oh my god, look at Owl's magic defense. 20 to 34. Yes, please. Oh, we need that. And Maru, you... see, that's not as good. I'm gonna buy it for this because, Wendigo mostly does physical attacks, but... Physical and magical defense power. Ow, what are you wearing, buddy? The problem with this... So hear me out. this is number one, expensive, but number two, it does increase defense and magic defense by a lot, but Al is wearing the thing that gives him like 50% more HP. Which one's more important? You know? I'm gonna buy one of these and carry it with me. Primero and Tercero, yeah, 1 and 3. They're in Velweb. Okay, okay, okay. We're more prepared. Let me just confirm that that is what Al's wearing. Because if it's not, I'll give him that ring, but I'm pretty sure that he has... Yeah. He was wearing... Wait. Al! My guy! You have a hat that raises your HP by 50% and increases your defense by like 20? And you're not wearing it? What are you doing? My guy! Oh no. Do you have like shoes that I've neglected to consider? Ah. No wonder you were so weak. Oh, you dongus. Alright. It really messes with his hair, okay? Yeah. Alright, let me grab the items first. I remember my way through these ice... I was gonna say ice creams? What do I have to throw away? This is my own fault for buying enough stuff to fill up my inventory. What do we got? I like MP regen. I don't need these. I'm gonna regret throwing them away. I don't need 3 body purifiers, okay? 2 is fine. What we got? Ooh, see? That was an upgrade. That was better. I wish you could see what's in the boxes before you throw something away. Oh, I get the impression that Al is like so much stronger now. And I'm so happy about it. I don't remember what that does. What is that? Oh, yeah, I don't remember what it does because it's garbage. And nobody ever uses it. There's like one boss where maybe you would want something that avoids most status effects. But like, come on. Oh, it's so slippy! I'm gonna save before I heal the team. In case, for some reason, the battle goes horribly. And I should have done different kinds of healing. Because, like... Dart's not even hurt. Maru's barely hurt. So, we're just gonna heal Al. I have decided. Okay. Now... This is gonna be a boss fight. So we switch to all of the things that hurt people. Oh, we have Cool Boogie. I'm so excited. Alright. Alright, alright, alright. Here we go. Here we go. I'm gonna get into one more random encounter. Because we have a little ways to walk, like, up this ramp. What a troll. At least these are among the weaker enemies. It's not that giant turtle. Still, you could stop though. Good, good. Good, good. Oh, we're getting back into the swing of things. Alright, Al's not actually that strong against these guys. I would rather just have one dead than 2 of them at half. And aside from damage purposes, I don't actually care if Al doesn't get credit for finishing his addition. He has so few additions that we always max them out well before the end, so... Okay, boss time. Fatal Blizzard? What is that? I just filled up my inventory. I'm gonna be using items during this fight. We'll get that item later. Because I'm not throwing something away. Here we go. Hi, buddy. I've got the worst camera angles for this fight. There we go, that's better. So, the problem with this is that you don't actually kill Wendigo by doing damage to him, even though we can do damage to him. You kill him by stabbing his heart, which he only reveals after he's stolen one of your people, whoopsie, and spit them back out. And if you attack Wendigo while he has one of your people, you do damage to him. So I don't want to kill my own teammates, which is why I'm not going to turn into a Dragoon. Because if I'm a Dragoon, I'm not going to be able to pass my turn. And also because once his heart is exposed, you always do 1 damage to it no matter what. Every time you attack, it's just 1. So there's no sense in being a Dragoon. That was a lot of damage, bruh. Please take Maru when you abduct somebody. Yeah, there's a couple bosses in Legend of Dragoon that yoink your party members. Wendigo does it, Melbu does it numerous times. Okay, Maru, you're really not helping, except for to be somebody else that he can attack, so... There, if I just shut up and pay attention, I can do it, but... Oh. My cough still hasn't gotten better, by the way. So I'm sorry if I progressively cough more as the stream goes on. It seems to get worse when I talk, so... But it's just a minor annoyance. Whatever, I'm not actually sick, so... It's starting to get worrying. Yeah... no, not Owl. I mean, it was better than Dart, but still. Thanks, Dart. Thank you, my dear. We're fighting a boss, and he's like, watch out, it might hit us. Dart, I thought he was gonna hug us. Hey, Fatty, nice to see ya. How you doing? These things are weak, but they're not that weak. And I want them gone because they actually do like a decent amount of damage. Plus, it encourages Wendigo to release your friend. There's only ever like one other Legend of Dragoon streamer who's live at the same time I am, sometimes. He's a speedrunner. Cannot remember his name, but he's very good at it. He does the, like, standard any % route, which is the one where you don't, like, force power off your console. You just actually play the game, and it takes, like, 11 hours or something. Okay, so we managed to not hurt Al, which is great because he has like a lot of HP at the moment. Everybody who can attack should whenever his heart is open, but obviously he's already closed it, so it is what it is. Yeah, I could see that there's probably not a ton of— woo, she's almost dead. A ton of people at, 11:30 in the morning who are like, you know what I'm gonna do with my day? Legend of Dragoon. I am— whoopsie. That was not what I wanted with Heat Blade. I am very fortunate that I work at home. So I can stream at a schedule that I choose, which means during the day. Because I would not have the energy later. What was the stream issue? Did it just like buffer for a second? I have so many things open on my computer, like that's entirely my fault if that's what happened. Also, hi CJ, how you doing? I feel like you've been playing this game since Jesus wore short pants. I played through it once just for funsies, and we had like a Game Shark that we were using with it, but now I'm playing it for real. I say for real as if this is like the first time I've played it for real, and that's very much not true. This game is my baby. Back when I was one of the cool kids, I had one of those PlayStation memory cards where you click the button and it's like a different memory card, right? So it's two memory cards on one thing. I had every save slot in both memory cards full with Legend of Dragoon. Every time I started a new game, I was like too attached to my previous games to overwrite them, so that tells you how many times I played through this game. Can you take Maru, please, this time? My additions are garbage today. I mean, I don't care if he hits Maru. She's mostly useless in this fight. She's like super weak right now in this specific circumstance. There, I just needed to shut up for a second and focus. Yeah, he looks like he's gonna do something cool, and then he's just like, meh. Surprise, I guess. Al is doing so much better. I'm so proud of him. It genuinely must have been a thing where I bought that for him, and then... yeah, he's gonna take a guy. Of course, it's Dart. I must have bought it for him and somehow thought that I equipped it and didn't, but obviously it's making a huge difference. Plus the fact that this guy's doing mostly physical-based attacks, which Al is better against. Does it bypass your guard? I wasn't actually paying attention. It's probably hit Maru since she's been guarding, and I just wasn't looking. Well, Maru can be a target. That's fine. I was gonna say who wants to hit the heart, but guess it doesn't matter. Since it just takes one anyway. Oh, gorgeous. Al, you're fantastic. You're like my favorite character, bro. Severed Chains makes me think of... Of course it's Maru. Like I said, not like it matters, but... Severed Chains makes me think of... There was some Metroidvania that came out recently. And I don't remember what it was called, but it was called something like that. And that's what it reminds me of. but I don't think that was actually what it was called. Therefore, I don't know that I've heard of that. PC port of Legend of Dragoon? Is that the one where it has like the really nice textures and everything? Because I know a lot of people put a lot of effort into making like mods for Legend of Dragoon. I knew it was on PC. And it makes it look like much better. People actually have faces. If I didn't dislike playing games on PC so much, that's probably how I would have played it, but I didn't know it had its own separate name. Yeah, because I remember one of the first things I saw about it was people's faces. Okay, Maru, can you be useful? Because they actually had, like I said, they actually had faces instead of just these occasionally wiggling polygons, and it's like much, much nicer. I don't want to use an item on him. I might just be able to blast him down with like a fire item, but we can survive if he takes somebody else, and I would rather save the items. No, Lloyd has like really high magic resistance. So using items on him is not necessarily the way to go either. Bro. Okay, you know, Maru has high magic attack. Do I have... but all I have is a gushing magma. Bruh, I ain't wasting that on you. You're not worth my gushing magma. That's an all attack, so I don't want to use it on him. If I had just like a burnout, that would be fine. Get gone, buddy! I have places to be, I have Lloyds to lose to. Can you stop taking Owl? He's my DPS, my guy. So basically this entire time, he didn't take the one character that I was begging him to take. And don't get me wrong, I love Maru. She's just not quite where she needs to be yet. Maru is one of those characters, kind of like Donald in Fire Emblem, if you're familiar. Where they start out and you're kind of like, ah, this character's cool and fine, but it seems kind of like a big investment to make them good. But then if you do, they absolutely wreck shop. And that's kind of where I'm trying to get us here. But we're in the in-between, you know? Finally. Oh, Al is catching up. Finally. I felt so bad that he was dead for Diaz. Okay, hold on. So I don't use him, but I'm giving our guy here these brass knuckles. Because eventually we are going to be forced to use him, and I'm going to forget to equip him before we do that. So... just like I said, we used an item during the fight, so now I can pick this up. Another Fatal Blizzard. Sure. Sure, sure. There was another item off to my left and down, I think, but it's fine. Oh, I wanted to switch my additions for the random encounters we're gonna do here. Okay, look, buddy. I don't want to deal with your nonsense. Just real quick, okay? Can we just go? No, of course not. Okay, fine, fine, fine. Icicle ball, get out of my life. Because that thing can do a physical, like, immunity shield, and I just don't want to deal with it. Also, Mort is, in fact, on camera. I promise. He's, right here. You can see his little stripiness a little bit. He just happens to be being kind of a goober. Owie! Spear Frost on Dart, not what I want. I switched my targets, by the way, because the other one is stunned. Courtesy of Maru, but God knows I can't hit this guy. He's gonna... yeah, okay. I thought he was gonna dispel it. I'll dispel it now. By hitting him. Yeah, okay, bye. And a Spear Frost. I love those. Yes, I want this. I love those little baby items. Body Purifier, it's fine. Nobody uses those. We just have Dragoon forms. This is the Tower of Flanville. It used to be floating until it wasn't. And after this, we're gonna go to the place that shot down the flying tower with their giant fuck you crossbow. And that place is called Velweb. And this time, because I don't have to switch discs and try to get my really janky PS1 to try to cooperate, we're gonna actually... I don't care about this item. We're gonna actually come back and fight the Dragoons, which are like some of the hardest fights. We didn't do that last time. So hey, there's something new, huh? I don't really need a spirit ring. It's fine. Especially against Lloyd. Like, I'm not gonna... Nah. I was gonna change additions, but we're gonna spend so little time before we get to Lloyd. I'm just gonna have to change it back, so... Where does this one go? No, Dart, please. Where does this one go? Alright, alright. This one? Wrong. Incorrect. My bad. My bad. Oh, I was like one off from getting that perfect. Like from memory. The other ways that you can go there will, like throughout here with all these teleporters and stuff, will take you to Faust, who is the hardest boss in the game, no question. We will not be fighting him unless I decide to get all 50 Stardust, because you have to get all 50 Stardust in order to fight him. He will rip your spinal column out through your nose. I think he's this way? Miranda, I was just making a point Party pooper. I really wish Miranda could, like, heal me out of combat. What an image. Congratulations. He's scary. Okay, Dart. This is not super how I want to come into this fight, so again... Did I just save? Did I just save? Yeah, okay. Okay, it's fine. We got our additions the way we want it. Oh, 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 oh. Somebody gets that talisman. I knew I was forgetting something. So you have a power wrist. Remind me how much that helps you? Where's the talisman? Somebody has it. There it is. By how much? Oh, that's a not insignificant amount. Okay. Al, you... My guy are now truly a bit chonky, so I think it's just gonna be Maru who gets it. Oh, her HP is garbage without it. SP. That lowers her regular defense though. Raises her magic defense. I don't want her to be a Dragoon, so I don't want her to get SP, even though she has a healing spell. Oh, that lowers her defense so much. Yeah, okay, honey, this is just what you're getting. Because somebody needs to be able to not die. To Lloyd. Immediately. I have a couple Angel's Prayers, but I'm not really in this for the long haul. We might be here for a little while. Depends on kind of how Lloyd behaves. Because like I said, he's sensitive to the presence of Dragoons. He will nuke us if we go Dragoon. So that is like emergency stopgap, oh god, we need Maru to heal kind of deal, is the only time that we're turning into a Dragoon. Very situational power, to be honest. Alright. How you doing, Maru? It's not the worst. Oh, this white background. Al, you're so good. I'm so proud of you. You're becoming the kick-ass guy that I always build. Like, Al is a massive physical attacker if you build him right. And then he's also got defense spells like mwah, chef's kiss. Plus he's just cool. I like Al. I like his design. Like, I'm a simp for Al, okay? See what I mean about all his attacks taking like 30 years? He's not even like halfway done. Now he's gotta go pew pew. Jesus. That was still a lot of damage. Okay, okay. Maru's back to healing duty, because that's just how this goes. Oh, everybody's a little baby except for Al. Please stop. Let that be a burnout on Dart. That'd be great. It's always an all attack. Because it's Lloyd, and it's always charged. Al might be dead. Oh, that was nothing. Hey, buddy, do that some more. I love you. Alright, let's start with just, let's have a little bit of fun here. I could use the magic sickness then, actually. Let's just do this. He's non-element, so nothing's gonna be super effective. I'm already mashing just in case. Yeah, it's a meteor fall. Or no, it's a... what do they call this? Dancing light or whatever? Spectral flash? I don't remember. 214 wasn't really what I wanted. But still, that was slightly better than her attack would have been. Ouch. Haha. You're not the only one who we have to miss sometimes. Oh, that was bad. See, that was bad. Of all the people. Oh, Lloyd is gonna be so hard. I might not care about the talisman, to be honest. Because Maru takes so much damage, like she needs the extra HP almost, you know? Because he doesn't kill people that often. Sometimes you get kind of an annoying Lloyd and he'll kill 2 or 3 people in one fight, but... Alright, that was a magic attack against Maru. Yeah, shouldn't have been that bad. She's got good magic defense. Can you stop? You're so fast! Right. There's no indication that it misses prior to just saying miss. Is this what I want Dart to do? Yes. Dart! I should be using items just because they can't miss. Al always needs to try because he does a ton of attack, or a ton of damage, but... Maru, you are going to die. But... like... we're just gonna unload, I think, because items don't miss. $220 was better. For sure. Okay, this should be fine. Do another one of those spinning gale things. I mean, nobody's weak to light, so... Dart. Ugh, she might be dead. This is not gonna go well for her, I don't think. I mean, it's not that strong of an attack, but for her, yeah. And she's the one who had the talisman, so cool. Cool, that's useful right now. Nice, thanks. Dart. Ugh. Do I even care? It's one more person he could attack. And it's a wasted attack for him if he targets her with the talisman on an instant kill, so... probably worth it. No, he needed that to be better. That's okay. He's got good physical resist. Dart, can you take one more attack? Nah, you're gonna guard, buddy. Just once. Alright, Maru, you're not in yellow anymore. I don't really want to use all my multis. But... I could do speed on Al. But we might save that for later. Let's just... fine. I can buy items. I can't buy my characters back to life in the middle of a fight. Oh no, 204? Where was I for that? Ow. No, that hurts her. She's dead. I mean, that's kind of her purpose, is just to be a punching bag, but... of all the people, please, Al, you can't miss. I need you to not miss. And I'm deciding I really need Maru alive because anytime that Lloyd is attacking her, he's not attacking somebody else. So... And she has the talisman, which, like I say, that's just going to be a completely wasted attack if that's who he targets. Stop attacking her with physical moves. Yeah, no, she's guarding. I'm not going to keep bringing you back to life, honey. I can't. Why am I so bad at this all of a sudden? Al's my favorite character. I do his additions all the time. I need it to be like 700 damage instead of 400. Dart, you're hurting too. Like, we gotta outlast him. We can win as long as we outlast him, and for some reason he's not using attack all things that really hurt. Like, his big, you know, his big fuck you orb. You should survive that. But it hurts. Okay. Oh, thank you. That's all I needed. We needed 726 damage. Yeah, like he's gonna get feared. Okay. Maru, honey, you are so close to dead. Stop! Okay, well, you know what? This is what I wanted, wasn't it? I explicitly said that this was what I wanted. I wanted him to be attacking her, because then he's not attacking anybody else. I hope my caption's improved. That would make me happy. Yeah, sure. Well, wait, no, Dart wasn't guarding, actually. I changed my mind. There. Oh, that's what we need. We need a bunch of those. Dart doesn't have the time to guard up from this. I'm just gonna fix him. Yeah, okay, fine. Maru, that's what you're here for. Who is this? Nanners! Hi, honey! Nanners is actually scratching to come out. She hasn't done that for a while. Ever since she moved in with Tandre. Okay. If I'm just like shutting up and everything, did we get him? Because there was that... No, not yet. This is... Who is this targeting? Maru? Give me Maru. Oh no, it's the everybody attack. I mistook which one he was doing. Well, this is gonna hurt. It's gonna hurt Al a lot, actually. But he'll be alright. But we're so close. We're almost there. Get up, Al. I know, you're hurting. No. No, no. Okay. Of the people? Sure. Because he just healed. Eek. Oh. This might be a fatal mistake, but... Lloyd is so close. Yeah, I knew it! We did it! Everybody was alive and everything. Okay, that was not as bad as I expected. And the talisman was completely pointless. He was actually really cooperative. He did not spam those gigantic magic moves. He just did a ton of sword attacks, which we were guarding, so it didn't matter. Oh yeah, no, this is like Dart's epic theme. Because we're finally encountering and actually defeating the nemesis that we've chased for like 3 discs, right? Lloyd was the one who killed our friend. Vengeance! And then we learn that vengeance is bad. So this is Wink. She's the one that Lloyd saved back in the Now in disc 2. Lloyd's not actually a bad guy. He's just, you know, misguided. Or honestly, straight up lied to, if we're being honest about Diaz. Also, Albert learned Gaspless, which is one of my favorite attacks in the whole game. I'm very excited. That's Dragoon level 3. So everybody left so that Dart and Lloyd could work out their differences in private. And Lloyd's like, why did you spare me? Because I have been nothing but a jerk to you this whole time. And Dart's like, I'm the main character. I've gone through such a growth arc. Revenge doesn't solve anything. I've learned that now. So I'm gonna let you go, and then I'm gonna continue on my quest for revenge against the Black Monster. So Lloyd's actually giving us the 3 moon items that he stole, which is what he's been doing for the entire time that we've been playing this game. Oh, you're confusing it with Lennis, it sounds like, Shabil. Yeah, she intervenes for Lloyd. You're correct. When they're standing outside of Fueno. And she's like, no, you're gonna fight me so Lloyd can get away. And then she reveals that she's a Dragoon and she has a giant sea serpent named Regal with her. So Lloyd, right, is like reconsidering his position. Everything he's been doing so far. But he gives us the moon objects so that we can confront Emperor Diaz, the person that he's been working for. If you recall, everybody's still really confused about what he means by that because Emperor Diaz was supposed to have died 11,000 years ago in the Dragon campaign. We're going to Velweb, and Teresa's like, good God, take that mirror. I don't want to see it again. Also, one of my favorite things that never gets mentioned is we don't escort Queen Teresa back to Leningrad. We're just like, yeah, alright, we'll see you there. And the queen is just walking completely exposed through this entire glacier full of like Wendigos and stuff. She's fine. Yeah, I mean, she's got her guard. Yeah, sure. We know how well those guys do. They get wrecked the first time something marginally inconvenient happens. Why did you save Wink? He says I had no reason, which, you know, it's just him being like, actually, I'm a person, not a villain, you know? Okay. We did it. I'm not in the best state. So whatever, I'm just gonna use... Oh, you know, I still have a healing breeze. That's fine. I'm just gonna use that to make sure we get out of here. Welcome back, Tactical Fatty. We just defeated Lloyd. Alright, now I have plenty of space. For a Rave Twister! That's the attack that I can never remember what it's called. So whenever I say Spinning Gale, that's what I mean. I mean Rave Twister. I did defeat Lloyd. First try, nobody was dead. We did a good job. I equipped a talisman, and then he proceeded to never use his instant death attack, so it's kind of a waste, but whatever. We did it, and I honestly expected it to be harder because I feel like we're a smidge under level. Well, I actually wanted to attack somebody else with him. Whatever. I do continue to kind of surprise myself because I am notoriously not good at RPGs because I'm too stingy. Any kind of game where you have resources that are like finite, right? Or that you have to grind to get more. I'm super stingy. It happens in like Bloodborne with the vials and bullets and stuff as well. So I'm impressing myself with how easily this is happening. The majority of that is coming from the fact that I really, really know this game, but there's a little bit of on-the-fly judgment that I'm doing okay at. And I'm proud of myself. Because this is the same me that earlier complained about spending 50 gold on an inn when I had almost 6,000 gold, so yeah. That's the kind of person you're talking to here. It is very true. The fact that this game only lets you carry 32 items. Where did North go? Definitely kind of... Well, it heightens it for me because if I only have 32 items, I don't want to fight you guys. Specifically you guys, can we just get out of here, please? Since you only have 32 items, odds are that probably only like 5 of them are gonna be like any kind of healing item that you actually want to use. So then I'm even less inclined to use it because I'm like, oh, I don't have very many of these. Do I really need it right now? You know? Buddy, I tried so hard to not fight you. So when I absolutely shatter your brainstem, I want you to know it was nobody's fault but your own. I really wish these guys were water type though, so Dart's sword actually did extra. That'd be nice. Oh, that would be nice if you could like choose different difficulties and it would impact like how much inventory you have, for sure. Like the biggest quality of life change. Okay, there's 2 things that I want to see if this game was ever like remade or if there's mods or whatever. Number 1, I don't want Dart to be the permanent party member. I want to be able to swap him out. And number 2, I want to be able to see what's in a chest before I throw something away to pick it up. You know? Because I get Dart being like the primary party member. Like I wouldn't have expected them to make it any different, but it would be a cool mod. But the item thing really surprises me. Like that just seems like very not good game design. Yeah, bigger inventory is also a solution for it because then you don't have to throw things away nearly as often. Alright, I would like to get into the snowfield and kind of towards Velweb. Of course, we're going to be stopping before yet another lore dump like we did at the beginning of this time. Where we're like camping out with Lloyd. Oh, should we fight Polter Armor? There's a badass sword down there. Mayhap I will consider it for... Uh-oh. Just let me through one way or the other. Mayhap I will consider it for next time. Polter Armor's kind of hard. Maybe we'll take a crack at it. Sancho, what are you doing here? Get ready to go. That's also a good idea, Shaviel. Like, if you don't want to do just bigger inventory, just, yeah, bring up essentially the discard screen from normal inventory, but just do it when you're not in your inventory. So that you can either move it into your inventory or decide that you don't want it. There's a bunch of ways to do it, which is very cool. That's one of the fun things about game development. It's nice to see you, Sancho. Thank you so much for stopping by. You are always a welcome face. Oh, my owl this time. I was just complaining about him earlier, and now he's finally shaping up to be everything I wanted. Now we just have to get Maru there. Alright, so here's the snowfield. I am gonna go down to Polter Armor, at least. But... like, we probably want to fight it, you know? Because, like... we've already played this game through once. Oh, there's Mort. Hi, buddy. We've already played this game through once. I might as well do stuff that we didn't do last time. We didn't do Polter Armor, we didn't do the Dragoons. How long do I usually stream for? I am notorious for streaming for very short amounts of time. I usually stream for between an hour and 15 minutes, 2 days a week. So... that guy almost killed Maru. These guys hurt. These guys can do something spooky, and I don't remember what it was. You know what I wish I had right now? Like, I really wish? I wish that we had the Psychedelic Bomb X for all of these encounters. If I could just blast them down. Yeah, sure, what's up, Betty? For this game in particular, I don't care about spoilers, since, you know, it's not really a spoiler to me, whatever you're gonna say. But if you're suggesting that I go get the overpowered badass sword, yes, I'm going to do that. You're right, I don't have Kongol's spirit yet. I usually don't get it until you're forced to get it on disc 4. Simply because I don't use Kongol, so I just get it from Indora. But it is true that we didn't do that last time, so maybe we'll go back and get it when we have Kulon. But thank you for asking first, I appreciate that. If it's ever a game that I'm playing when I'm playing for the first time, I really appreciate when people, like, don't just tell me things. But for this one, obviously, it's fine. So yeah, I mean, that's a good idea. Maybe we'll do it differently this time. For those unaware of, not using Kongol is a valid point. For those unaware of what we're talking about, so Kongol, like in the last playthrough, got his Dragoon spirit from fighting his brother Indora when we're on the moon and everybody's doing like, I have to fight my inner demons, you know? Remember that part? And that's like the latest point when you can get Kongol's Dragoon spirit. But technically, it's available to purchase in Lohan, which was on disc 1, where we got the... we negotiated the guy with the water jug down to 0. And where Shanna was being treated with, for poison. So we could go back and get it. And that way you can have Kongol be a Dragoon early, if you use him or care. Best place to fight inner demons is on the moon. Obviously. So Diaz is like running through his plan with Lloyd about how he wants to like basically create a new world he wants to create a new world by heralding in the birth of the 108th species, which was never born from the divine tree. And its body is up in the sky as the moon that never sets, and its spirit wanders around as the Moonchild, which is why the black monster keeps killing the Moonchild so that the spirit and the body can't be reunited and this horrible world-ending creature called the Virage Embryo can't be born. So Diaz wants to use the moon objects to break the seal on the moon, which is the body, so that he can start this process of creating this giant god creature, right? Because he wants to destroy the world in order to have it reborn. But that's not necessarily what he told Lloyd. He told Lloyd that he wanted to make a utopia, which Lloyd is like, yeah, I'm down for that. I like that. But he didn't really explain that it was going to be, you know, as most villains, by destroying the entire world. So when Lloyd finds that out, suddenly he's like, yeah, hold on, though. I'm not sure I was down for this. And so, you know, Lloyd ends up not necessarily being a bad dude. But we're on our way to Diaz so that we can learn all of the stuff that I just explained. I was gonna say I'd rather have Al attack the non-element enemy, but the other one's electricity, so we don't have a counter to that anyway. We got a full heal by resting in that cave. You love to see it. Hey Shade, how you doing? It's good to see you. Could you go away, buddy? I would just like to make it the extra, like, 2 steps that I'm trying to go. Oh, I forgot to change their addition. Okay. Yep, danger ahead. Bye! Alright, we're going down here. Oh, good luck, Patty. Appreciate you stopping by. It was good to see you. Alright, so we're down here. We did not see any of this the last time that we played through. So, for those of you who have only ever seen Legend of Dragoon through my channel, you will have never seen this before. And actually, if you notice this object that we're looking at, it's big brain time in here, okay? You ready? You remember Xenobatos, the law city, and how we had to keep going and changing the laws and they would shoot them out? It was the city that they shot laws out of rocket launchers, remember? This is one of those laws. Like, this is actually one of the canisters that's holding the law, and it just happened to hit the ground and get embedded here. So it's, you know, pointing to some place that we're going to go much further in the future. But it's basically saying, because I didn't let them actually explain what it was saying, that law says humans aren't allowed to enter Maygrad. It's a bad place, you know, basically no trespassing, right? And so we're in Maygrad now because we ignored the rules. Maru fell on her face. Huh. As in, we shoot laws out of rockets? Yeah. Oh, whoa, good shot, Maru. Directly in the face. So yeah, as Rose is describing, Maygrad was the place where humans first gathered 11,000 years ago, under Emperor Diaz, when they decided they were actually going to fight the Winglies. So this is like where that gigantic war began. Gimme, 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 gimme. Aw. We're so close, I just want to get to this item and then get to the save point. And Morty has left again. Hi, Mr. Bone. I didn't change my additions because I think I probably do want to fight the Polter Armor. And that's going to be a boss, so we'll just keep our setup as is, except for the talisman. Actually, we probably want to keep the talisman. And we'll keep it on Maru, I think, because Polter Armor is made of 3 pieces. It's made of a sword, a helmet, and like a body. It's like a floating animated armor. And the sword can instant kill people. So we should probably keep the talisman. Thankfully, you can choose which part of it you kill first, so we'll kill the sword. Yep, that's basically how it goes, Draco. You get the sword, you get the ring that counteracts the sword, and then you just have an OP sword with no negatives. I mean, yeah, he loses whatever else he was gonna have in that spot, like Night Shield or whatever, but honestly, who cares when he has the Uber sword? Rest in pieces, Mr. Bone. We hardly knew ya. Alright, so down there was where Emperor Diaz declared war on the Winglies 1 bajillion years ago. I don't remember where to get the regen ring, so we might have to make a pit stop. Because I don't have it right now. But we'll grab it. Because it's basically non-negotiable if you want to use the Soul Crusher or whatever that thing is called. The Soul Caliber. What did we just acquire? A stun hammer? Oh, that's like a literal stun weapon. I got bamboozled. I don't want a poison needle! What do you think you're doing? Worthless. Okay, well, we gotta save, so... Alright. We did it. We made it to Maygrad. So yeah, next time we're gonna fight Bolter Armor, because we didn't do that the last time that we played through this game, and it'll be something new and exciting. In the meantime, I have to go and work. So, you know how it goes. Let's see who's streaming. GDQ's doing a rerun. Maybe we'll raid... Shut up, Grammarly. Maybe we'll raid Liz Star. We haven't done that in a while. Thanks for hanging out, everybody. I always appreciate all of you just kind of being here. This game is like so precious to me, so I would be playing it anyway, but obviously it's much more fun to play it with friends, so. I'll be back next week for presumably more Spyro. Oh no, actually, I have a surprise. That's not really a surprise. We're gonna have a Monday stream, I think, Monday evening, which is when Husbando is home. So keep that on your radar. It should be something perhaps short, I'm not sure, and exciting. So anyway, say hi to Liz when you get over there. She is wonderful. Good goblin. So anyway, stay safe, everybody. Have a wonderful day. I appreciate all of you. Bye!